It's Wednesday. 7:35 this morning. You can't see that. There you go. 7:35 this morning. But it's a drab, dreary day out there because we're supposed to have rain. So I turned my little lights on here for you so you can see how that looks when it's, you know, darker in the house and up there as well. So it's a day I'm going to have some lights on. My fire, it kind of died down a little bit too far. And I just put some wood in there to reboot it up. Otherwise that would be all glowing over there as well. So there we have it. I might not leave this on here because I'm gonna go in here and open my blinds. I can't let sunlight in because there is no sunlight today, but we can let some daylight in here. Be a little bit better. And before I forget, I do need to wind my clock. This little lock gets stuck. It's broken, but I mean, it still works where we can keep it locked. It's just that sometimes we have to, I don't know, twist it different ways. But I gotta do this before I forget because my weights are almost completely to the bottom. And what that means when they go completely to the bottom, it means that the clock will stop. So I'll get this wound up and then I'll take you upstairs. Hear how noisy this is. Sorry about that. And we only have to wind this clock like once a week. There's that. So I was gonna say, I went upstairs to go to bed, you know, my normal bedtime last night, and I was quite tired because I had gotten up the night before really early. What time was it? Lucy got me up at 12:20, and I think I came down and I was up for a little while, and then I fell back asleep, but not very long because then it was 5 o'clock. It was time to get up. I heard the coffee pot go on. I heard Harry moving around getting ready to come down. So anyway, but yeah, there's a drab, dreary day. It's supposed to start raining around noon, so as soon as Adam gets up today, because he's off, I'm going to have him go out to get wood. See, the thing is, when you get your wood containers down to just the one big container that you're working out of, because it's not like we have fires every single day anymore, you have to fill up your wood container more frequently. And I saw in the weather today, Monday and Tuesday, winter is back with more snow coming and everything. That's why I said it's not over with. And is it today? No, today's the 19th. Tomorrow's the first day of spring. So, and it's going to be chilly tomorrow too, but snow's coming Monday and Tuesday. So that's the way it goes. So anyway, I'm going to take you upstairs because what I was trying to say was, when I went up to go to bed last night, I could not go to sleep. And you want to know why I couldn't go to sleep? Because when I get something in my head, oh, I gotta do, and I mentioned yesterday I'm gonna have a very busy day today, cleaning and so forth. Yes, when I get a very busy day and I got all these things running through my head of what I need to do, I can't fall asleep. So one of the things I was going to work on today was my closet. Well, I decided last night to come in here for a little while. And look, ta-da! It's straightened up a little bit. So, yeah. And you can see how much bigger these are. The other ones, these little cubes just fit on there. So you can see how much this hangs over. Plus, these are wider as well. Because I used to have up here 4. I had these 2 cubes, and then I had those other 2 little basket things. And then I still had room over here, and this basket used to be over here. So anyhow, yeah, that's why I want to go ahead and get, like I said, those boxes that have the lids, because then I can put those, you know, where each one of these are, and then put these on top of that. And what I will do, the things that I use most frequently, I'll you know, keep in here so you can slide these out. And then the things that I don't normally use frequently enough, I can store things in those boxes. Anyhow, like my sheets that I had over here, because I couldn't fit them in here anymore, and you can see these are sheets. Sheets are in here, but this is full. So I have this other set of sheets here, and then I put those other sheets in here. But see, that's one thing that I can put like in one of these boxes with lids as soon as I can get some. Because, you know, I change out my sheets to different colors from time to time. So, but a lot of times when I take the sheets off of my bed, I wash them, I put them right back on. But from time to time, you know, because you get tired of the same color sheets, you know, you only do that a few times. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't mind storing those where I have to yank one of these off and pull a box down, open it up. It won't bother me to do that. I did empty out this. I got rid of that. So now this is empty for me to, you know, do whatever I want. All my little labels, and I'll tell you why I had labels on all my drawers and everything. Because when I redid this closet, what did I do it 2 years ago? A year and a half ago, whenever it was. You know, I had bought the dresser, I had bought this, you know, and like this. So I'm not, you know, forgetting where I put things until I get used to where everything is. That's why I have my little labels on there for myself. But now I got it. So I was looking at that, and it's like, you know what, these labels need to come off now. So yeah, I took them off, and so there we go. It's a little bit cleaner and a little bit more tidier, and when I come in here it doesn't feel like claustrophobia, because quite honestly, when all of this starts getting filled up, and you know, there was a bunch of stuff over there, see, there's some empty openness over here now. This isn't so cluttered with things up there anymore either. See, when you do that, that's why I like the idea of getting like those boxes with the lids, that you can store things in there, like I say, and then put these on top of there and keep things in there, because then you just don't have all this stuff everywhere that when you open your closet, it's like a big, gigantic, claustrophobic mess. You know what I'm saying? I like to just come in here and feel comfortable. So now when I open this door and I come in here, I feel very comfortable. So that's what I did last night. And now it's time to get dressed, because I have got such a busy day today. And the first thing I'm going to do when I go downstairs, I think I'm going to mop my floors. And then I've got lots of cleaning I got to do. I needed a new bath mat. My other one was just so old, and I liked it because it was, when I first bought it, it was clear, and it had like these soft little bristly things on it. And I've had that since pretty basically we moved here to this house, but like I said, it was old. So Harry picked up this. I said, I need a new bath mat. So when he was at Walmart over the weekend getting groceries for his mom, he got this, and you see all these suction cups all over the place. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, this will be okay, because, you know, it'll stick real nice to the tub. Forget about it. You put that in there even when you first start running your water, and, you know, the water will help with the suction cups. You push down on it. Forget it. The thing was floating all in the tub. I went to go sit down, and the whole time that I'm sitting there and trying to take my bath yesterday, it was like I had to keep pushing down in the back, on the sides, in the front. It was horrible. The suction cups don't work. It doesn't stick to my tub. Okay, I will show you what I've done so far in here. Obviously, I haven't gone to the store to get little dog cookie containers, but I showed you all this yesterday. And then, first of all, let me just say, I had to clean out. I had to throw things out. Luckily for me in here, not only do I have this shelf, but these are drawers. And I cleaned out all my drawers. Those are just extra towels for, like, you know, we got to get the girlies' paws cleaned, or if we're washing a car or something, you know, you want a towel, you want washcloths, and those are like old hand towels. So we have all those there. My iron. These are all the things for mopping my floors. Then in this other drawer, these are my hose attachments for my carpet cleaner. I have all my dogs' leashes and older collars, but that are still in, you know, halfway decent condition, is in there. I have my Seal-A-Meal over there, and that is a beach towel that I keep on hand. So like if one of us is laying out on the Chase Lounge in the summer, you know, trying to get some sun. So that's what I put in there. And I really didn't touch this over here because that's about as good as that's going to be. All the things that I store in this, and it's mostly Adam's things, that's in here. I used to have that basket here with all my little hangers. I've mentioned so many times because the majority of my clothes that I buy are cotton, or have a high percentage of cotton, and cotton shrinks. And I don't like my clothes fitting too tightly, and especially like shorts or capris, or I like even jeans. I hang them on these. I will not throw them in the dryer because I'm 5'7.5", and I'm at that point that if you buy like regular jeans, if you wash them, they shrink up. The same thing with my shorts, and most of my shorts, you know, have a high cotton blend, if not all cotton at all. And so you wash them and then they shrink, and then they're shorter than what they're supposed to be. I've always had a problem with pants because it's not so much really my height, but I have very long legs. And then these are just my little Tide Pods, and I use these unstoppable things. Gain has them out now too, and I bought some. I haven't tried them yet because I'm still working on that. My stain remover, I keep extra dryer sheets. These are all my extra cleaning soaps and so forth. Stain removers, fabric, like that Febreze to scent your fabrics if, you know, your clothes just don't smell as fresh as you want them. In here I have extra Tide things. There's like 2 of them back there, and I have my fabric softener there, more extra cleaning supplies and things. I was going to try to get a little, whoops, sorry Binks, I was going to try to get a little basket if I can find one that's real. Well, I can't even do it like this. I need a long one like that. If I get maybe another basket like this size, see, I could put this over here and another basket there, and that might be what I'll do. Then I'll put these in there. These actually were over here, but I'll just leave them there for now. I'll try to find another basket that I can slide here and keep like my little Swiffer thingamabobbers there. And then of course I keep my Shark floor buffer thing here, and then I've got the Shark, the steamer thing there, my ironing board there. This is dog food. This is cat food. Litter box. I keep extra dog cookies at all times. That container doesn't, you know, hold big bags of dog food, so the extra is down here. And I made use of this space because even when that is gone, till I get another bag going or whatever, I can still set my steps down here. But what I like about that, this will kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because I need my extra steps for when I'm climbing up there to get things. But Mr. Binks, he's my black cat, he's getting old. And let's see, he's going to be 11. He's going to be 10 or 11. I think he's going to be 11 next month. and he's getting old. I can even tell how he's walking. He looks like a little arthritic or something. So anyhow, he's having a hard time jumping from the floor up to here to get up there to get his food. And then people will probably say, well, just move the cat food. I can't move the cat food. Where am I going to put the cat food? If I put the cat food somewhere on the floor, guess who's going to eat it? The girlies will. So that's why I always have the cat food up there. So this way, this will help him now. This is a good little hop up for him here, and then bump him, he can go up there. So now on to my kitchen. Okay, so I've got my kitchen fairly cleaned now. So now I will show you my big baskets that I have. This one here, this big one, the trunk, I don't really use these things all the time. Like I showed you, like the griddles in there. I have my cast iron skillets in there. I use them, you know, not real frequent though. See what I'm saying? So I'd rather just keep them in there. And then like this pot yesterday, this is the one that I put my soup in that yesterday. So I've left it out so I can just show you here. So anyhow, just pull this out like so. I need 2 hands. So, I mean, it's fairly easy to do that. And then, so inside there's my griddle. This soup pot that I don't use this so often, but I'll keep that there. That's my coffee bean grinder. I grind up spices in that. And these are my little pottery things. I usually use those to melt chocolate. And I'm not going to buckle those every single time. So then I'm going to get this back up there again. It goes in fairly quickly. It's just that I need 2 hands to do it. And then we'll be on to the next one. So when I need something out of this one, the only thing that I'm going to have to do, I have my glass bowls there. And that's no big deal to take those out like that. And then again, it pulls out very easily. I'll need 2 hands to get it to the floor. Okay, onto the floor. And here's what I'm storing in this one. Extra bowls and that fall platter. Those are to make little taco salad, you know, those shells that you can put like taco salads in. And this, I will not use that. Hardly ever will I use that. I'll probably open that maybe a couple times a year. So that's why I don't mind putting those glass bowls on there, because I know that I'm not going to be pulling it out. Okay, this next one, I will probably use this one a little bit more frequently than either of those 2 things. And all I've got to do is pull this out. Again, I'm going to need 2 hands because I don't want things to get broken. This, I use this a lot. So this is okay to have this there. I'll tell you what I used more than anything down here. I used that blue cast iron Dutch oven. I use that. I use this. I use those little lily pad covers to put over pots and pans. And I would use that red drying mat. I use that. And one of the other big main things that I use, but I found a new home for it that I can pull it out very easily, is that Rachel Ray pasta pan that has the orange handles. And look, I just stuck it on top of my bread machine down there. So just pull it out, put it back. Very simple. Okay, so here's this pasta plate, and you can see the comparison from this to this. This is really big, and I've had this, it was made in Italy. I've had this thing since I lived in Chicago. This was something that you could use like when, you know, having 4 kids, me, Harry, 6 people, and, you know, put all different kinds of pasta dishes in on here, and everybody would just help themselves from here. Or like when I had company, it came in handy, you know. But anyway, this is so big, it does not fit in any of these plastic cutting board down there. There's my little electrical attachments for my appliances, my lily pads, my drying mat, my Dutch oven. Here, like I showed you yesterday, I have my Fry Daddy and a couple liters of ginger ale, and that's it. So anyhow, so I showed you all the different angles yesterday, but anyhow, there we go, and that looks a lot better. Harry came home and he saw them. I told him I wanted to do this. He was fine with it. But when he came home and he saw all those baskets and nothing to be seen, he was like, okay, you know, yeah, it looks all right, but he kind of acted like he didn't like that I did that, you know. And then he says to me later, he says, on his own, without even discussing it, he just says, Sandy, I just want to let you know, those baskets look really nice under there. He goes, my main thing is, are you going to be comfortable in pulling those out every time that you need something? And I said, that's why I put everything in those baskets the way that I did. See, like that middle one. You know, those are things that I will hardly ever pull out. You know, this one, that one is a every now and then. It's just that little end one there. That's the one that I'm going to be pulling out all the time. And quite honestly, to look at that versus that mess that was down there, like I told Harry yesterday, I said, you know something? I've been trying to rack my brain for the longest time. What can I do to hide all of this so nobody sees this stuff? And it wasn't until, you know, my friend posted that picture on Facebook, and I was like, duh, why didn't I think of something like that? But anyway, yeah, I'm going to be fine with this. So, anyway, that's my kitchen.